Hola, Scorpios, Moonchild Divinity 624 coming at you with March love readings. I hope all is well. Bring on the spring. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. I'm using my my Spiral Tarot deck, and I have my Doreen Virtue Romance Angel cards to clarify on some romance, and I also have my Hanson Roberts, and I also have my Angel Tarot cards over here in case if I need any other clarification, that whatever. But I'm just gonna get going with it. What's up with the Scorpio spirit for March and love? I feel like this card wants to come out right here. Okay, and I'll put that at the top. There's some definite decision making. You guys are in your head about, guys and girls are in your head about whether moving on from a situation or if you want to stick it out. That's what I feel like. Yeah, so we'll see. Okay, let's get rolling. All right. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Okie dokie, Smokey. Princess of Pentacles at the bottom. Now, the cards that are out on the table now, the one that popped out was the Two of Wands, which is right smack dab in the middle. And then you have the Six of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Magician, and then Two of Pentacles. So you have two twos out on the table. I feel like there's a situation that you're dealing with emotionally that you need to cut through the shit with. I feel like there's an angelic presence telling you to move forward and get away from a past situation that wasn't good for you, to move on to something that you've been dealing with that is better for you, okay? So probably a lot of you Scorpios have been dealing with like an ex, someone who was not energetically good for you, but it was a soul lesson for you. And now you're faced with a decision and you don't know which way to go. Yeah, I feel that very deeply right off the bat. And it's almost like, you know, there's a lot of, in these cards, they're so expressive, and I always call it my spookily accurate deck, and I haven't used it in the last month or so. But there is definitely a situation that you've created and manifested, and now it's your choice if you want to move on or not. You're faced with a decision at this point in time, okay? I feel like the best decision for you guys, there's no right or wrong answer, but I do feel like you're weighing at it heavily, and it's been on your mind a lot, okay? So I'm going to clarify on the card that popped out, the Two of Wands, because it's right next to the Two of Pentacles, okay? I'm going to use the Hanson Roberts. Okay. I feel like this card wants to come out. Yep, the Lovers. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. And at the bottom, the King of Swords. You're going to have to be rash about this situation. You're going to have to be cut and dry with it. Just say, all right, this is it. I'm moving on. Bye. Or, hey, let's give it another chance. I'm going back, and then cutting the other person off. I feel like there's two people in this situation that you're dealing with. Not just because of the cards that I see. It's because of you have the Two of Wands, and then to clarify the cards that fell out, you had the Lovers, the High Priestess, Five of Pentacles, and then the Three of Rods, and then the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so there's definite decisions that you're looking at and weighing your options on. Okay? I feel like the person that you've been dealing with hasn't been the best. Like, someone, like, it's probably like an ex you've been going back and forth with, who you feel like you've been left out in the cold about. And you just kind of, sometimes I just feel like a lot of you just stare out your window and you're like, really, is this it? Like, this is what I'm dealing with? This is life? Like, is this what love's supposed to be? No, it's not. Okay? It's not at all. And I feel like with a lot of you Scorpios, you have a higher presence calling down to you that just wants to whisk you away from this situation. But it's up to you if you want to let it go. There's so many cards out on the table right now, especially, I keep looking back to this Ace of Pentacles. Is that hand there? That, and then the Six of Swords. Look at this angel. I know the glare and it's dark, but she's just trying to whisk you away from all the bullshit and to move forward, into move you away from choppy waters into calm and still. And you can feel deep in this connection that you're trying to get with, but you have to leave the past one behind, okay? That's what I want to say. Now, which way are you going to go? That's what I want to know. I'm going to clarify on the Two of Pentacles because you're definitely weighing between two people, I feel like, with you, Scorpio. Now, let's see. I feel like you already know which way you want to go. It's just that you're having a hard time getting there, and that's okay. Take your time. Take a deep breath. See which way you want to go. All right, let's see. All right, Two of Pentacles. What do we got? The Hierophant, Judgment, Chariot, and then, okay. So now, looky here, folks. I just pulled 4 major arcanas on one card about your choice that you have to make, okay? At the bottom is Temperance. And then I pulled the Hierophant, Judgment, and the Chariot. Some of you Scorpios might be moving towards a Cancer person, and it doesn't have to be like that way. I don't like to say that. But I feel like you've had an ex that you've been dealing with, or someone who's just been, that you might have not even like initially like, you know, made it official or whatever, but someone who you keep going back to, and they're drawing you back, but there's another person calling you, and you know that you want to go that way, but it's just so hard for you. There's going to be a judgment coming down. There's going to be a decision that you have to make, and you're going to have to weigh heavily on it, okay? Heavily, heavily, heavily. And you already know this. You feel it. You're a water sign. You're intuitive. You know. I feel like it's going between something it was very passionate for you guys. It was unstable. It was passionate. It was ego-driven. It was kind of like the devil card, you know? You felt chained to it. But now you're having that choice to move on, and you're going to have a judgment, okay? There's a definite judgment, and you have to decide which way you want to go. I feel like a lot of you want to leave the past behind and go towards this Cancer that you're dealing with. It might not be a Cancer. It just might be someone who encompasses those qualities. Now look at this card right here, just flipped up like that. King of Rods. Yeah, you have to stand true. These fucking cards, man, I tell you. Slippery dippery. I feel like that happens. I feel like slippery waters. Slippery waters. Like, I just see all the water in these cards. 3 of Pentacles. Boy. Slippery dippery. Oh, yep. Yep, okay. All right, so here's what's going to happen, Scorpio, okay? Here's what I see. Now, I feel like a lot of you Scorpios have been staying up at night, not being able to sleep. You're in your head, and usually it's with Scorpio, not just because this is your sun sign. You might have a lot of you might have a lot of air in your chart, and your sun, moon, or rising, whatever. I know your sun, Scorpio, that's why you're watching this video, but it might not be like that. Take it as it resonates, okay? But I feel like a lot of you have been up at night, just not being able to sleep, maybe doing a little too much drinking or bad things and whatever, things that have kept you down physically, just to kind of quiet the mind, because it's just been ticking and ticking and ticking. And I feel like you need to make this decision fast, because the universe will give you something, and when the time's up on it, it's like, okay, we tried, you didn't make a decision, it's moving on. You really need to focus on what kind of stability that you want. Do you want to stay in this past situation, or do you want to move forward with this? What did I say? It's a Cancer. I do think it's a Cancer. And you're stuck about it too. It's because with this Cancer person, you see, it's like you're scared of commitment. I want to say that with a lot of you Scorpio men, you're scared of committing to this woman because you know it might be the real deal. And you just don't know subconsciously or consciously whether you're ready to go there or not. So you're doing a lot of thinking. You're weighing your options out. New love. Okay. Passion. And religious factors. I'm clarifying with the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels. So with this relationship, if you choose to move forward with this, I feel like a lot of you Scorpio men, I hate to be so specific, but that's just how I feel right now, okay? Use it how it resonates. And if it's not, it might be a water sign, it might be someone who, like I said, encompasses that, blah, 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 blah. But we all know how it works, okay? Don't have time. Short and sweet. But I feel like if you move away from this past situation, if you cut this out, the past situation that wasn't doing you any well, cut it out. Cut that fucking shit out. Sorry about my language. Cut the fucking shit out. Go the new road. Take the high road and leave the past behind. Because you can't become the person that you want to become unless you really truly create the reality that you want within you, and you have everything that you need. With the Magician card that's just been sitting down at the bottom the whole time. I didn't even clarify on because I know I don't need to. I just keep looking back at this angel. So a lot of you Scorpio people might have, like I mentioned, a very angelic presence that's just trying to guide you in the right direction. It's almost like she's like, all right, come on, buddy. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on. Come with me. You'll do it in your own time. Move on to the new. Move on to what you've been thinking about that's making you leave this past situation behind, because it's a new, either it's someone completely new, which I don't think like it's like that for a lot of you. I feel like it's someone that you're very passionate about right now. And it's this woman. And she's just waiting for you. She's waiting for you to give her that offer, that cup. Okay? I hope this helped. Let me know how it resonates, and I'll see ya in April, maybe? Maybe I'll do a mid-March. I'm not sure if I have time. But good luck. Take care.